is a super sunny day. You can tell the sun is like glare. Look at that. You can't even see my hand. It's so sunny. Hi, I'm getting ready for Music with Mary classes. I've got a day full of them. I'm going to be doing some light, easy springtime makeup looks. I'm once again wearing my shamrock shirt as I'm doing lots of fun things to celebrate that it is the week of St. Patrick's Day. Come on in, do me a favor, drop a hello lovely right down there below. Let me know what you're up to this week, and I will share some tips and tricks with you along the way. So I am doing, as I said, light, easy springtime makeup this month and during March at MinutewithMary.com. All of my base face items are on sale. So if you need to stock up for your spring summertime shades, this is a great time to do it. If you need to restock some favorites, or if you want to try out something brand new, I'll have some suggestions for you. I did start off with some primer. I used my mattifying primer. This is fantastic for those of you who have large pores, fine lines, any kind of texture to your skin. This is a fantastic primer as it fills that in to really allow for smooth application. And it also is great for those of you who may have oily skin or have a little bit of shine that you want to diminish a little bit. So I put that on. You do want to let your primer sit on your face for a couple of minutes. That way it can really settle in those pores and fine lines. The foundation I'm going to be wearing at first is going to be my BB cream. This is a 3-in-1 product. It is a SPF. It is a lightly tinted BB cream, and it also has a lot of anti-aging skincare serums inside of it. So 3-in-1, great product, really easy. You can use your fingers, you can use a blending bud, you can use a brush, and you can use a little bit of the product just to kind of give yourself a little bit of a filter. To kind of blur out any little imperfections. So I hope you're having a fantastic morning. As I said, I applied that that primer first. Then what I'm going to be using is some of my all-in-one color sticks just to add a little bit of color back to my face. And we're going to be good to go. Nice and quick and easy. So let's get this party started. And we're going to do some of that BB cream. Another reason that I love the BB cream is it is sweat proof and waterproof and budge proof. So when I am dancing and singing and playing around with these little babies and toddlers, I need something that can do just that. Plus, it's a gorgeous day. As you can see, the sun, as I said, is coming in really, really strong right now. So apologies if my coloring isn't as what you're used to. But you can't beat the sunshine. I didn't want to close the window and just use all artificial lights. I wanted to be able to rock and roll with some of that sunshine while I can. But it's really it really is such an easy, light kind of product right here. And you're going to see at first it kind of comes off with a little bit of a dewy finish. But to be honest, when it settles down, it really is more of just your natural skin finish to me. It's not a very dewy finish. If you're looking for a really big glow, you could use this, but I would recommend the illuminating primer for that. So if you really like that kind of glow that's super trendy right now, you could use the illuminating primer instead, and that's going to give that youthful glow base under any of the foundations. But I just love this one. It's really, really easy to use. As I said, you can use your fingers. Hi, thank you so much for the hello, lovely. I hope you're doing well. And it's awesome. I absolutely love this product. As I said, even just as a SPF, it does what it needs to do. And covers the basis, gives me a nice kind of foundation. And as I said, you could still see, like freckles and age spots and everything. So if that is something that you like, kind of that no makeup look, the BB cream is going to be your jam. For reference, I wear the shade light, but I can wear it in my summer shades. I can wear it in my winter shades. It's really, really flexible, the BB cream. So if you do want a color match for any of the foundations, just let me know. But know that the BB cream is pretty flexible with the skin tones, so you can really use it for a bunch of different shades. What I am going to do now is go on in. I've got a little bit of an itch, a little bit of an itch on my face. There we go. I'm going to go in with a bit of blush. I like to use the shade, ooh, Peony Pink is another one of my favorites, but I like to use the shade Fresh Orchid if I have it. I should have it. There we go. This is a very kind of bold blusher shade. And so I'm going to use it right there and right there. And this is a creamy blush. So putting it on top of that creamy BB cream, it's going to really keep that nice youthful look. You can use a bronzer, a cream bronzer stick. So my all-in-one color sticks are for bronzing, blushing, contouring, highlighting, all sorts of different things. And sometimes I do the bronzing stick and then I do the blush, but today I just figured I would just really kind of go a bit heavier with the blush. I like to have almost like a Disney princess rosiness to my cheeks when I'm teaching all these little ones. I just add it right on back, and I even bring it around my hairline, kind of like where I would for a little bit of bronzer. That side has a bit more product than the other. Let's see, I'll deepen right here. But yeah, I'm driving to a place that has to go over one of the bridges. So if it's been on national news, which is crazy, but I also believe it. My state, it's the tiniest state in the 50 states. Rhode Island is the smallest state, and it is the ocean state. And because it's the ocean state, we have a lot of bridges, and some of our major bridges are being worked on right now. Some of them are like pretty much about to fall apart, and it has caused absolute havoc in my state. Just gonna take a little bit of my pressed powder. It's not that light. It's a bit lighter, but not sunshine light. But I'm putting this right here to set, especially around my eyes, as I like it to be a bit more matte around my eyes, not to have that shine, so that way you can't see as much of the physical under eye bags. When you have shine and dewiness, it's lovely, it's nice and youthful. However, it can also highlight texture. So it can highlight your larger pores, it can highlight your physical under eye bags. So if that is something that you don't love, so this is like dewy right here, if I had a lot of texture there, it would also be showing that texture. What I personally like to do is do a light dusting of powder over my face on these days when I'm teaching, just to have a little bit extra kind of staying power. But it's not necessary. Like I said, I'm just going to be dancing and singing and sweating with these little toddlers. So it is what it is. So yeah, the state has all of this kind of construction that we're now going through. One of the bridges, the main one, the one that I have to go over today, they're talking about how it might take like upwards of 5 years to fix, that they might have to take the whole bridge down and start again. And it is like a major travel vein in our state. So it's been causing serious problems for people who have to work on that site every single day. Luckily, I only have to go over that bridge for work once a week, but I can't even imagine. I actually have heard of some teachers who have actually had to like leave their job and start working at a different school because the commute was so bad. And it's nothing that you can really plan for, because what used to take me 20 minutes, now it takes me 40 minutes. But if there's an accident, it could take an hour and a half. So there was one time when I went to the place where I'm teaching today, and I did not realize that I needed to plan that much extra time if there was an accident. And I ended up getting there really, really late. They were all so wonderful. I'm looking for one product. One of the things in this base face sale, so it's all primers, foundations, concealers, setting products, blushers, bronzers. It also includes my 4-in-1 pocket palette. And I'm looking for the one in the shade Berry. But I get blind this time of day, so we may not be able to do that. I might do a little extra then with a cream stick. That's what I'll do. So what you saw, I just did a light dusting of the powder. That just really helps set the product. I'm just going to go in a smidge more with that all-in-one color stick. I find that I can put it on top of any product. Cream, plain skin, pressed powder. I can do it on all of it. But yeah, so I have to leave a lot earlier than I normally would, in general, just because of the construction, but also just in case there's ever an accident. So sometimes what I've been doing is getting ready and actually doing my makeup there. Like I drive there and I park in like a nearby neighborhood, and I kind of hang out and prep my music and just get ready on the side of the road. And people walking their dogs just see this tall freckled girl putting on makeup, but it's all good. It is all good. Today I have enough time to get ready on time, so we'll be good. All right. This sunshine is bananas. I'll sit back here so you could see. So I've got just this nice dewy finish to my makeup, and I am not going to be doing anything too awfully crazy with my eyes, as I'm just trying to do a nice light springtime look. You could take that all-in-one color stick and actually apply it above your eyes as well, but I am just going to I put a little of that powder foundation on top just to help mattify. But I think I'm just going to do a little bit of eyeliner and mascara and then put on a lippy. I'm going to let the lips be the star of the show for today's makeup look. And by that, it's really just going to be a nice, light, simple gloss. If you have thinning eyebrows, or if adding definition to your eyebrows is something that's important to you, I would add that to this step. But really, to me, when you're looking for a nice light springtime look, I recommend that BB cream because it has SPF inside of it. And now that the sunshine is in full effect here in my house right now, but now that the sunshine's coming out, it is something that we might want to make sure we're wearing every single day, is some good SPF. But yeah, I find that in springtime, I don't wear tons of heavy makeup. Sometimes I'll play around with colors, especially springtime colors on my eyes. I'm going to be doing some fun Bridgerton-inspired looks in the near future as well, so some nice light pastels and everything. But aside from that, I like to have fun with a little lip color. You know, when you're wearing sunglasses, you don't even have to worry about your makeup when you're wearing sunglasses. So, but having a nice fun lip, whether it's light pink or, you know, bold berry, to really kind of bring in those springtime colors. This is my liquid eyeliner precision marker, and I have found for me that it is fantastic for doing what I'm doing right now, which is called tight lining. I tight line just the upper bit underneath my lashes, and it helps my lashes, the base of my lashes, look really, really full without having it be on the top of my eyelid, without having it be taking up too much real estate from my saggy eyelid. All right, friends, this sun is getting out of control. I apologize. This Minute with Mary is going to have to cut it short. I'm going to have to go do this in the bathroom, or else I'm going to go blind. It looks like I'm being beamed up to Starship Enterprise at this point. I hope you have a great day. Go enjoy that sunshine if it's near you, and I will talk with you soon. Thanks for tuning into this